is Mrs. Davis, and I am so glad that we are together again in the Happy Place to Grow, where we are growing our reading skills together. Now, most recently, this new school year, we've been reviewing our letters and letter sounds. You know, the more we become familiar with the letters of the alphabet and the sounds they make, and we realize that sometimes letters even have more than one sound, and sometimes letters team up and make even another sound. The more familiar we are with letters and sounds and how to put them together, beginning, middle, and end, the stronger our reading skills will be, and then we'll be able to pick up a good book, read it, and enjoy it. And, you know, you learn so much from stories, and they're just fun. So, as we strengthen our reading skills, we can enjoy reading. And that's what our goal is, to be successful readers and enjoy our time with good books. So today we're going to be doing our final lesson with our short vowel review. We've been reviewing, hey, let me get my pumpkin pointer since it's almost Halloween. We've been reviewing short A, short E, short I, short O, and short U, We've also teamed up these short vowels with beginning sounds and some of the team members that letter combinations that we have reviewed, we've seen before, and then we had 2 new combos. So let's just go over those quickly, and then we'll get started. We had SH, sh. That was an old one that we already knew about, and WH, ooh, we had that one. Our 2 new team members were CH, ch, and QU, ku. And we know now that when we see Q and U together, we're just going to say the Q sound. But when we're spelling, we're going to be thinking about spelling with the QU. So that's going to help us when we're spelling as well as reading. So in today's activity, what we're going to do is we're going to take some words that we have been building and sounding out, and we're going to be putting them in the blank to make the sentence make sense. This activity is called Best Fit. So I'm going to read the sentence with the blank. I'm going to give you 2 word choices, and you're going to help me as we decide which word is going to be the best fit to make this sentence sound right. And your job too is to be able to look at the 2 choices and sound them out using your decoding strategies and your short vowels and your combos that we've been working on. All right, let's get started. I know you're going to do great. And then our final activity after we do our sentence best fit activity, I'm going to take all of the words that we have created and read in our last several reading lessons and flash them at you, and it'll be our final review lesson together. All right, here we go. Here's number 1. It says, you are blank a good reader. Now, when I'm thinking about a sentence, I'm thinking about a capital letter at the beginning and white spaces in between each word. And then, of course, we have an ending punctuation. In this case, that's a what? Yeah, it's an exclamation mark because we really feel this. We really mean it. Okay, So let me read it again. You are blank a good reader. I'm going to give you 2 word choices. I want you to read them to yourself, sound them out, and then we'll read them together and we'll put the correct word in. Here are the 2 choices. One is the best fit for this sentence. So here's the first one. See if you can sound that out. Beginning, the vowels and then you've got that combo ch. Okay? Or this one starts with this combo sh, short u Okay? So is it this word or would this word be the best fit? What do you think? Well, this word is such, and I know you read that correctly, and this word is shut. So let's put both words in and see which one sounds right. Here we go. You are such a good reader. Or you are shut a good reader. That's a silly sentence, isn't it? I know, but you picked the word such. Now let's read it together. You are such a good reader, and you are. Awesome job. Okay, let's go to the next one. Sentence number 2. I'll read it with the blank, and then I'll show you the 2 word choices. You're going to be sounding them out at home. Then I'll put them in the blank, and we'll see which one is the best fit. All right, let's keep going. Number 2. The duck can blank loudly. That's a good one. Let me get the 2 word choices. Here's the first one. There's that Q-U, coo. Okay, you're sounding that one out. This is the second word choice. One of those is going to be the best fit for this sentence. Okay. Now let me put this one in, and you think about the duck can or which one sounds better? You're reading it to yourself. The duck can. What do you think? Well, first of all, let's determine what these 2 words are. This one was coo, short a, k, quack. And this one is coo, I, k, quick. Good. Okay, so let's put quick in there and see if it sounds right. The duck can quick loudly. Does that even make sense? Let's put this word quack in there. The duck can quack loudly. Which one sounds better? It makes the sentence sound right. If you said quack, you're correct. Great job. Now, let's read it together. The duck can quack loudly. Excellent job. You're off to a great start. Now, let's keep going. I've got to turn my page. We're still working on the best fit. We're thinking about our short vowel sounds. I'm going to turn my little chart paper to the next set of sentences. Put this back up and let's get going. work right there. All right, let's get going. We've got this. Okay, here's our next sentence. She put her hand under her blank. Okay, here's the 2 word choices. I'm going to let you sound them out at home. Then we'll put them in and see which word is the best fit. Okay, here we go. Remember, our vowels are short. Okay? Or, okay? All right. I'm going to put them actually into the sentence so you can see them. And then I'll fill that blank in with each one. She put her hand under her or she put her hand under her Okay, this word was chip, and this word was chin. So let's put them both in and see which one sounds right. This one's kind of funny. She put her hand under her chip, and she could if she had a chip. So that one could work. But which one's the best fit for this sentence? Which one sounds the best? She put her hand under her chin. I think that one is the best fit. What do you think? We both agree. Chin. Let's read it together. We're starting with this word. It's the beginning. We're going from left to right. She put her hand under her chin. Awesome. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I'll read the sentence with the blank, and then I'll show you the 2 words. And you're using your sounding out skills and then thinking about which one goes in the sentence to make the sentence sound right. Here we go. The man used an axe to blank the wood. Okay, here's our 2 choices. And remember, they're going to include a beginning. Sometimes it's a combo that we've worked with, and then the short vowel and an ending sound. Here we go. You're sounding this one out at home. Okay. The second choice is, okay, let's look at them in the sentence. The man used an axe to blank the wood, or the man used an axe to. All right. This word was the word shot, shot. And this word was the word chop. Let's put them both in and see which one sounds the best fit. And it's kind of funny when the wrong word is in there. It doesn't sound right. And that's the same way with when you're reading a story and you're reading and you get to a word and you put a word in there that you think it might be. And then the sentence doesn't, the story or the words in the story or the sentence that you're reading, it doesn't sound right. That means that maybe it's the wrong word. So if something doesn't make sense or sound right, then your reading skills are telling you, that doesn't sound right. Let me go back and think about that sentence and figure out the correct word. Because when you're reading the correct words, the story and the sentences are going to make sense. And that's why it's important to know your words and to be able to read the words correctly so that what you're reading is understandable. Okay, let's put this one in. The man used an axe to shot the wood. Or the man used an axe to chop the wood. This one definitely sounds right. Chop, because that's the tool that you use to, an axe is what you use to chop wood. Makes sense. Now read it to yourself at home, or let's read it together. The man used an axe to chop the wood. Excellent. Okay, we have one more page of sentences, so I think we have 2 more to go. Let's see what's under this page. Got 1 more or 2 more to go. Aha, 2 more. Let me flip. I like this activity. To me, it's really fun. It's challenging, and it helps me with my sentence skills, my reading skills, and then I'm getting a refresh on just, my sounding out. Excuse me, on my back here. My back end's going to Baton Rouge. All right, let's get this back up here. Stick that up there. All right, we have 2 more to go, and then I'm going to flash all of the words that we've covered in this lesson series where we're reviewing the short vowels. Okay. All right. Here we go. Blank, can I go outside to play? And this ending mark is what? Yeah, it's a question mark. So this word that fills that blank in, that's going to be a word that will make this sentence be a question. Blank, can I go outside to play? Okay, so here are the 2 choices. And I realize as I'm looking, I'm just going to grab my marker really quick. I realized when I wrote these 2 word choices, I didn't capitalize them. So I'm gonna correct that really quick. That's gonna make the words look kind of funny, but we just talked about when you start a sentence, it has to start with a capital. So when I was making my words, the first one's going to look kind of crazy. I forgot to make them a capital, but we want these sentences to be correct. That's important. So I can do a quick little fix. Okay, here we go. Here are the 2 words. Do not laugh at my W. I know it's crazy, but I had to make it into a capital. It's okay. Okay, sound it out. And we started with a capital letter because the first word is the start of the sentence. Here's the second word. Both of these words start with the letter W, and the short vowel is eh. Okay, let's put them both in. Okay, here's the first one. Blank, can I go outside to play? I'm putting blank even though there's a word there because you're thinking about which one goes with the sentence. Blank, can I go outside to play? All right. This word was the word and when. And then this word was and went. And both of these start with the letter W, but when you're thinking about the W and it says woo, sometimes in spelling it's going to be the WH. So becoming more familiar with what the way words look and how they're spelled as well as how they're read is an important step. It's an important connection. All right, let's put them in. When can I go outside to play? Or does this sound better? Went can I go outside to play? Well, this one definitely sounds better. And it's a time. W-H-E-N is a time. When can I go outside to play? When? What time? What day? What time and day? It's time. So when is definitely the correct word. Now you and I are going to read it together. When can I go outside to play? How about right now? Let's go. All right, you're doing great. Okay, we have one more that we're going to do together, and then we'll review all of the words we've been working on in the last several lessons, and we'll call it a great word reading activity. Okay, here we go. The toy blank closes at 8 o'clock. The toy blank closes at 8 o'clock. Okay, here's your two words. And then we've talked about before, the CK is just going to be the K sound if the vowel's short. At the end, if you hear a K, it'll be the CK combo with short vowels. Here's your second choice. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I know you've got those too. Okay, let's put them in. This one says, the toy lock closes at 8 o'clock. The toy lock. That makes no sense. So you can hear it. You can know right away if it's the correct match, the correct fit. And as you're reading, if something doesn't sound right or doesn't make sense, go back. Take a few seconds. Go back and reread. That way, what you're reading is understandable to you, and your mind and your knowledge is growing. And you've got a few seconds to go back and reread. You know, as an adult, sometimes I'm reading a book or a magazine or an article, and I'm reading so quickly, I'll see something and I'll be like, I'll read it and I'll go, that didn't sound right. Let me go back and, this word was not what I thought it was. And then it makes sense. So even as an adult, it's good to think about if something doesn't sound right. I need to go back and look at that word, because a lot of words look similar to other words. But if we put the wrong word in, what we're reading is not going to make sense. Okay. The toy shop closes at 8 o'clock. That sounds like a good fit to me. What about you? Toy shop. Let's read it together. The toy shop closes at 8 o'clock. Wow, you did excellent. And I think we discovered too with this activity, not just that we can find the best fit, but we're understanding how we can connect it back to our everyday reading skills. When we're reading and what we're reading is understandable, we're putting in the right words. If we read something and it sounds wrong, we can go back and fix it. And that makes our reading make sense to us, and we learn and understand. We're not frustrated. Okay, final thing that we're going to do. Wow, we have a big stack of words. These were the words that we were working on in our last several lessons. And I'm just going to go through them with you. See if you can read them quickly as we close up Now that doesn't mean we'll never see our short vowels, but we're also going to be mixing in, along with our short vowels, long vowels and other vowel teams where two vowels get together and they play a game. The first vowel speaks it says its letter name. We're going to be learning lots of new things going forward. But we'll be back to these guys too. We won't leave them totally. Okay, here we go. Let's review a few of the words that we have covered in the last several lessons. Ch, I, p, chip. Excellent. There's that Q-U, cool. Short A. Quack. Right. Here's a good one. That's easy. 3 sounds. If. Hip. The hip bone's connected to the leg bone. How about this one? We saw this one in our sentence best fit sentences. Ch. Short O says, ah. Yes, chop. Let's do a couple more. Cut. Oh, here's a good one. I love this one. Much, right. Let's do a few more. Oh, this is a great one. Ooh, yeah. Which, but not the Halloween witch. This is a choice. Which ice cream flavor will I choose? Which costume am I going to wear for Halloween? Oh, yeah. Let's review this one. When. Good. Yep, that's jet. Shop. Good. Let's do a few more and we'll call it a session. Oh, I love this word. Ch. Chin up. Okay, let's do 2 more and we'll call it a lesson. Q-U, cool, short I, quick. You read that really quick. Okay, last but not, oh, this is a good one. Last but not least, cool. Don't you quit. Don't you give up on those reading skills. You've got this. Wow. Such a great review. Good job on your best fit skills. Now, in our next lesson, we're going to be moving to something a little bit new. It'll be a little bit different. We're going to be thinking about vowel sounds, but we're going to be focusing on vowel sounds that say their letter names. Those are called long vowels. So we'll be thinking about A as long A. Vowel E says its name E, long E. Vowel I says long I. O says O, and U says U. How easy is that? And we'll be thinking about focusing on just a few of the vowels with this next activity. We'll have long E, long O, long I, and letter Y when it becomes a vowel sound. We're calling this lesson series Open Syllables. So we'll be working on words with only a beginning and a vowel, which is going to make those words have long vowel sounds. So I want you to join me as we move forward in our reading skills and grow so we can be excellent readers, successful, and we can just branch off into lots of learning. All right, kids, and learners and readers and spellers. As always, keep on reading, and I'll see you real